everybody. Welcome back to episode 7, Fate Pride of the World. I'm going to go ahead and apologize in advance to everybody. I've gotten a bit of congestion and a headache to go with that, so I might not be at 100% tonight, but I am still going to do this campaign tonight. Um, before we get too far into things, which one of y'all wants to try to do a recap for me?
If y'all don't do it, I'll do a terrible version.
Dude, my version is just we went in the museum. We got our asses handed to us. That's my version.
When when did you get your ass handed to you in the end?
We got our asses handed to us in the end.
No, only Marcus did.
Alright, fine. I'll
All right.
start.
I
Oh,
mean, I'll go ahead and do it because the thing is, I ask all of you that way I know what parts you remember.
oh, I remember a lot more.
Okay.
I remember we just got done. We just started our. It was right before the long rest. We were going around town. Hope and Ari went back to the metagame. That's what we're calling it, the metagame. Little fantasy game that the other young adults were playing. We had some fun there. And then there was, oh, what was his name? The guy we kept trying to set Flicker up with.
Joey.
Joey, yes, Joey. Meanwhile, Flicker went to the bar. I forgot if Marcus went with them too. I think he did.
Um,
No, he did.
Marcus went.
He went on a
Mar-
meditation. That's it.
well, not so much meditation. He went to go perform his ceremony to take his oath to his deity.
And during that, he was given a vision of darkness surrounding Flicker, so he heads back to the bar. And as Hope and Ari was finishing up, we were we convinced Jovi to come with us to the bar. And while Flicker was playing, he actually gave the best performance in the entire campaign. But he was racked with something that was beyond his. He couldn't quite explain what was going on. It was like he was in a very depressive state until he finally shook himself out of it. We were bothered by this, but we went on back to the inn. And I think it was then that someone woke up from a very. A bed went flying, that's it. A bed went flying across the room towards Marcus. And I'm going into a lot of detail. I probably shouldn't, but a bed went flying towards Marcus. It caused a commotion in the inn, and told the innkeeper Marcus was just having a nightmare. We got more information about that. Everyone in town was getting nightmares. After that, we prepared for today. We got our long rest points back, thankfully. Went to the museum, checked out some information, found out more information about William Tell. And on our way out, we came across Jovi again, only to find out Jovi is not who he initially said he was. And we also found out something else very important. It turns out the mayor is behind a very dangerous organization that I actually forgot the name of.
Toram.
Toe ram! Yes, because you're ramming your toe into things that don't belong.
Point I'd like to make out: Toram does not actually exist anymore. He is a remnant of Toram. And Toram was a terrorist organization to openly research all magic. Toram.
So I think I got
So
Uh,
remnant.
it.
Yes.
but Yeah, y'all did the uh, magical fantasy adventure with Griselda, Hans, Jorgen, Clarence, the DM, and Jovi. Flicker did his performance. Marcus did his thing. Flicker got hit by a sudden case, a wave of depression that lasted until Marcus barged through the door. And it seems like the act of Marcus barging through the door is what woke Flicker up. Meanwhile, you went to go investigate the museum off of Lisa's request to determine whether or not there was any illegal magical items being held there, to see whether or not this was actually a front for who she thought the mayor was. And it turns out that the mayor was who she thought he was. While there, you noticed a few cases that were protected with magic, and then Flicker used his eye to determine that the mayor himself was actually hostile to the four of you. At which point, Flicker comes up, makes up an excuse for all four of you to leave and head out to the town. To which case, you actually come across Jovi as Jovi transformed into the Archfiend after placing all four of you under paralysis.
See, I told you my version was terrible.
It was actually pretty
I liked
close.
it.
The whole thing of it during the long rest, the, Marcus got attacked by a bed.
I mean, we've all had those days.
Okay, let's see. You guys are actually kind of turned around here. I want you guys. I'm gonna make a circle here. So where that circle is would be where close to around where the Archfiend. That's the direction you were headed. I want you guys to place me your marching order, how you were would have been walking through there.
I'm fine where I'm at.
Yeah, this is fine.
This is
Okay.
I'm good.
Okay. So let me put my little ambience music back on so I can really get the feel for redoing. So as you come out, Jovi's got you paralyzed. At this point, you notice magical energy swirling around him. As he grows larger and larger, horns begin to jut out of his head. The wildlife, the flora around him, all begins withering in his presence. He grows to about 17 feet tall. Hair becomes fur, a dark colored fur. Feet become hooves. And on each hand, instead of having the five fingers with a thumb, he has six fingers.
Mhm.
As he flicks his hand, twirls it around, and his green hat with the purple feather grows with him. And it's this point that he gives a bow. Greetings, Elias touched. Perhaps now it would only be proper for me to introduce myself formally. I am Slavon of the Seven Aspects. As he stands back up, all of you are still paralyzed. He looks you over. Apologies that we had to meet this way. I did have other plans. But unfortunately, it seems that I can't be staying much longer, anyways. Places to go, deals to make. But I do believe when I leave, I will leave you each with a present. Just remember the curse that you're about to feel is what happens whenever you deal with a member of the seven aspects. And I'm going to need all four of you to please roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, okay.
Oh man.
Maybe?
Wisdom.
Uh,
Wait,
I
you have a
figured.
-2 wisdom?
I do, yes.
Huh?
Oh, womp womp.
As he says that, he snaps his fingers, and you see dark energy all around him. As he disappears, the tree that is directly behind him, the entire trunk of it withers and rots in place and falls over. And at that point, all four of you regain control over your bodies.
I don't like him.
Now, I'm going to ask for the four of you to also please roll me initiative.
Dun, 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 da, 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 da.
Boop boop. Do-do-do-do-do,
Well,
do-do-do-do.
I guess I'm going first.
Hooray!
Assuming I'm going first. I usually don't like going first.
All right. Hope, you begin over where this black circle is, over in this direction. Roll me a perception check.
Skills. Perception. I saw something.
You think?
Maybe?
You hear whimpering and crying as there seems to be a very meek voice over in this direction. Help, crying out for help. Please, please help me. And it takes you a moment, but you actually begin to recognize the sound of this voice is Lisa's. What are you doing?
Oh, okay. I was waiting for the cutscene to be over.
It's your move.
I guess I'll go over here. And she'll be close enough where I can investigate, right?
I'm not seeing anything on my end. There it goes. It just showed up. Okay, you go up there. We're going to move on to everybody else's turn before we resolve yours.
Okay.
Ari,
I want to investigate the dead branch.
The tree?
Yes.
There's that -2?
it's down here. Or no, it's down here.
Tree.
Nothing, you only have like 25 feet of movement.
Tree. I'll...
Tree.
All right, as you go off that way, you smell smoke. The sounds, or not the sound, the smells of something cooking. Flicker,
Hmm?
as they walk off, the first thing you see is out of nowhere this knife with about a 6 to 8 inch blade
Oh.
flies out and digs into the back of Hope's skull
Ah.
as she falls over dead. This knife with a red leather band wrapped around the handle of it. And you see something, another knife goes flying into the side of Ari's head. And as Marcus goes to react to it, you see two more come out, both digging into his eyes. And looking at this, you recognize these knives as a very familiar feeling comes over you as you instinctively reach towards your back to the spot where one of those used to be buried into the night that you met Deanne.
Hey?
Do you even remember your backstory?
Yeah. Oh boy. Uh,
These knives are all identical to that one that was buried into your back. As you very, very cautiously and slowly begin to turn your head over here, you see stepping out from behind this tree a Japanese man wearing a white suit and a white hat.
uh-oh.
And up in the tree, you happen to see another figure cloaked in a black and red cloak, hood, and mask over his face.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
Uh,
as the Japanese man, with no accent whatsoever, looks at you. Well, it took us some time, but we did manage to find you. I guess it's only right that we have to finish what we started.
oh, you bitch.
He's saying
Oh
that too.
Them.
He said, "What now?"
You bitch.
Name calling's not going to save you from this.
Hey, I ain't going down without a fight.
Honestly, I'm not sure what kind of a fight you could pose to us, but I suppose we'll just have to find out. And it is at this point that you witness dark energy surround both of them and envelop both of them. And then the dark energy dissipates and you see nothing but their skeletons remaining as they crumble into the dust. And then coming out from behind you over here, once again, you see Slavon. Honestly, Flicker, I could have told you from day one. You know the clock tower could never protect you. Not the way I can.
Who?
Is this passive aggressive flirting now?
Ayo.
As he's walking closer and closer to you, he said, Truth, all I really want is for you to invite me in. You would be the perfect host for me.
More.
But unfortunately, due to some protection that you've managed to gain from Elias, I would need your permission. But if you were to say yes, I could promise you protection from everything that would ever threaten you.
I need to check my profile.
I did not understand him.
Oh, shit. Do. I am going to invoke it from my background. Uh, I stare at him in the eyes. What's the point of living if you don't have danger to accompany it? I will not let you take that away from me. I will live life the way I want it to, not
Oh,
how you
look,
dictate.
such a free spirit. It makes me want in all the more. Just
Ew,
remember
yo, I'm straight.
the moment the moment you say yes, the moment you say yes, we can become closer and more intimate than you
No.
ever could have dreamed possible.
I stare at him dead in the eyes. No.
Mhm.
I don't
That's
care how many times I have to say it, you are not getting my taxes filed. No.
tax. Well, I suppose that'll be your answer. Who knows? Maybe you'll change it later on down the road. Just know I will always be waiting for you. Just make sure you stay alive long enough. As for the rest of your friends, they've got their own journeys to go through. To be perfectly honest, if you choose to seek me out afterwards, I promise you I'm heading somewhere that is both north yet south of here. I look forward to seeing if you make it. But your friends, however, I'm going to spare them this time because sometimes it's not about winning or losing. And at this point, you see him take a long one of his fingers with almost a claw like fingernail, brings it up towards your chest, up your neck, towards your chin to point your head up towards him as he brings his face in close to yours. So sometimes it's not about winning or losing, it's about sending a message.
God damn it.
And with that, we're going to cut away. Ari, it is your turn. We're going to Ari first. Ari, as you start heading towards that way, you smell. Before I get too far into this, I am going to issue out a trigger warning to everybody. When I say Nightmare and Tellis as the title, these are their nightmares. This content will get dark. It will be depressive to an extent. So, if you're someone that is prone to depression or anything, you might want to lower the volume. Also, welcome in to Caden. Glad you could join us. Stick around. Marcus is Marcus has got his turn coming through here. He's got his own nightmare to go through.
And he's got Flicker to answer for him.
I've got.
But yes,
Ari,
yeah.
moving forward. Ari,
Mhm.
as you go through there, you smell the smell of something cooking, wood smoke and some sort of meat cooking. You can't quite
Oh,
you can't quite tell what it is, but then you start hearing these squishy sounds as you turn the corner, and what you see is the image of Snowflake being carved up by Deanne, her back towards you. And then she just looks back. Oh, Ari, why don't you come join us? It's going to be a terrific meal. And then Snowflake's eyes open, half of his body carved away. He just opens and gurgles out to you. Yeah, boss. Come help them cut me up. Have some of me. I taste great. What's your reaction?
strangely enough, I was assuming this would have been the nightmare. But the truer nightmare would have been if Compi were actually to join in on that.
Oh, it's not done. I'm just pausing for your reaction.
Oh, gosh. Well, I'm glad I wasn't hungry with that smell, that's for sure.
Oh, sorry.
That would have been messed up. No, you're good.
It's then that you notice the sound of fire crackling behind you. You go turn your head. Keep in mind, this all feels real to you. You feel as if you are living this out. This is not something where you feel like you're not recognizing this to be an illusion or anything else. This feels real to you. The fire's crackling behind you. Turn and you see Hope standing over the fire, her hand, the fire coming out, catching the wood pile. And on the other side, you see Combi or Flicker, excuse me, with two kebabs, each with meat on the ends of them, roasting them over the fire. As he points one towards you, here you go, Ari. Why don't you try some? Roasted to perfection. As your mind goes back to the night that they all killed your entire group.
Honestly, I would take the stick and bonk Flicker with it.
As you go to walk towards Flicker, you see Marcus coming up behind them. Slight confusion look in his face, immediately replaced by shock and pain as you notice a very long blade suddenly protrudes from his chest from the backside. And then the blade just slowly pulls itself out, and Marcus falls limp onto the ground. With neither Hope nor Flicker reacting to this, looking on the other side, you see your father standing there, staring at you, disgust and disappointment in his eyes.
At that point, I'm standing in shock. Knees fall over to the ground, hands are open, and my mouth is open, jaw drops.
Yeah, that's about the kind of look I'd expect from you. Honestly, it's a good thing that I named your brother to be the next head. You were never going to be worthy of it. You're nothing but a coward and a traitor. You'll turn tail and betray these people just as you did your old group. If you weren't one, you wouldn't ever join them to begin with. Your reaction.
I sit there, and my hands are covering my face as I try to hide the tears away.
Pathetic. Worthless. Honestly, I should just kill you now and put you out of your misery. But your blood's not even good enough for my blade. He throws a dagger out in front of you. You know what to do. There's only two options, really. You can either take care of matters yourself, or you can prove your own loyalty and take out the ones that killed your group. Though, as he turns away and starts walking off in the distance, disappearing from your sight, just know this: I don't have my hopes very high for you. If you were worth the effort, you wouldn't have found yourself in this position to begin with. And he disappears. Your reaction.
Pick up the, I'll try to reach for the dagger to pick it up.
You,
Find if it's real.
you pick it up and you hold the dagger.
I press the tip on my finger, see if I have any bleeding.
This is as real to you as reality itself. Everything in here feels as if it was reality. You poke the tip of the dagger, blood comes out, you feel the sharp prick from it.
I'll drop the dagger and I just sit there trying to look around and try to make sense of it all.
With that, Hope, you're next.
We're just gonna skip Marcus.
Marcus will have his turn. I have a very specific order I'm doing this. Hope, once again, this is as completely real to you as reality itself. There is no differential. You do not realize there's anything different about this. Bearing that in mind, as you turn the corner, that feminine voice that sounds like Lisa suddenly becomes more deeper and more masculine. As you look over, you see a shredded up, beaten up body of Daryl Smith, or Daryl Schmidt, laying on the ground, as it's now his voice. Hope, hope, until he turns his head towards you. It's your fault. You left me to die. This is all your fault.
I'm,
Your reaction?
I'm stunned and speechless.
From behind him, from behind you, almost catching you off guard, you hear a very familiar voice. The voice of the man that raised you, the one you called father. You know he's right. This is your fault. You didn't save anybody in the entire time that you were living. You've caused nothing but pain and suffering everywhere you've gone. I should never have even named you Hope. To be honest, I should never even named you. I should have killed you the day I found you. You're nothing more than an abomination. You've saved nobody. You monster. Looking over, you see him. And as you're looking at him, his body starts deteriorating right in front of your eyes. And you see his head start spinning and twitching as he takes on the appearance of a zombie. And then off in the distance, you see lurching towards you the image of Flicker, Marcus, and Ari, all three as zombies. This is your fault. You didn't save anybody. We're in this state because of you, because of how much of a failure you are. As the bodies start lurching closer and closer, and then you see Daryl stand up, start lurching towards you. At the very least, let us perform this one final act. Let us take you from this world. Your reaction?
Uh, Hope is drenched in a cold sweat as she sees these zombie versions of her friends.
I
And,
wouldn't say zombie versions. To you, this is your friends. They're zombies. This all feels
well, whatever.
real. This all everything feels real and logically connected.
Why, yes, that's what I meant, but
Okay. Sorry for interrupting. Continue on.
no, I lost my train of thought. Uh, she's broke out in a cold sweat before she starts screaming, and in a panic, she releases fire all around her to try to get them away from her.
As you do this, you notice tears start falling down your face. and the cold sweat, then you notice all of it begins to evaporate around you. And you notice the flames around you even begin changing colors. And then flames start from your very hands and your feet, and they start burning up your clothes, leaving nothing behind as your skin even begins changing into a more hardened, leathery version of itself, changing to kind of a bluish purple color. At this point, you notice you suddenly stop crying and you stop feeling panicked. And then you notice you're looking at yourself from outside, the outside looking in perspective, out of body experience. You're watching yourself as your clothes burn away. You're even seeing the fact that your face is suddenly taking on a more calm appearance. And then just hearing out of your mouth, yeah, your very own voice. Yeah, you're right. I was born a monster, and I'll always be a monster. So I might as well do things the way I was born to. As the flames burn through over your entire body, your horns grow out. The horns that you've been keeping as nubs to hide from everybody. Your hair turns into fire itself. And then this fireball appears in between your horns, right above your head. All of these flames have a purplish color to them. Then, with a wave of your hand, fire goes everywhere. And with that, we're skipping to Marcus's turn.
Uh-oh.
Marcus, you're seeing a trail of blood lead down this way. You feel instinctively to want to go follow it.
He does.
As you go, the entire scenery around you changes. Snow giving way, the hard, dusty ground, the weather itself warm. You find yourself back in the town of Yuma, walking through the day after the prisoner tried to escape. You find yourself going around town, noticing that it's eerily quiet. You go to your deputy's office, and that's where you find the blood on the ground as you find your childhood friend laying there, dead, bled out, a single blade sticking up out of his chest.
Oh,
From, from behind you, you hear, "Did you really expect any other outcome? An abomination such as yourself getting involved in this town, in a town of regular humans?"
he turns around, tries to see what the source of the noise is.
Turning around, you see a very grumpy looking
How
Catholic.
does our mic not work? Oh, it does. Okay.
Turning around, you see a very grumpy looking Catholic priest. And then you notice everywhere is on fire. You see mages burning the town down. You see other Catholics going through making sure all the people are eliminated. Honestly, the mess that you created here, we had no choice but to purify the entire town itself. At the end of the day, you weren't even able to capture the fiend. Tell me, what good does your clan even perform? Should have just left matters like this for the Catholic Church. As a matter of fact, we should have just eliminated your clan a long time ago. And you see him begin pulling out what you recognize to be one of the keys. You see him reach back as he's about to throw it towards you.
A key?
What the long blades that the Catholic priests use in the Fate series, they're actually keys. They're
Oh,
conceptual. Yeah, they're conceptual magic weapons. Um, you see him pull one out as he reaches back and then throws it towards you. You notice during all this, it is getting darker and darker around you, and time slows almost to a complete stop as you're watching the key fling towards you. As you see shadows themselves begin to wrap up around the key itself and grab a hold of it, stopping it in midair. And then the shadows begin to take form. And at first, it's a form you don't immediately recognize. But then you notice it's the form of Deanne looking back at you as memories begin to flood back into your head. Memories of what actually happened, memories of after the fiend escaped, Deanne coming in and making a deal with the Catholic priests, memories of you leaving town, looking at it from a distance, knowing that nobody in that town will ever remember your name or remember who you were or even remember that you existed, but knowing that everybody will be fine as you continue off in the distance. And then coming back from the reality of it, you see the shadow once again has taken the form, this time not of Deanne, but of your deity. Um, at this point, without even her eyes locked on you, without even looking away, you see her raise her other hand, point it to the priest, the sneer on his face. And then all of a sudden, you see cracks begin forming all around you as the illusion that you were trapped in begins shattering away. And then, without Hey, I didn't bring your deity in this. You brought your deity in this the moment you did your ceremony the day before. As the illusion itself begins to shatter around you, and you don't hear the voice of her. You just hear whispers in your head. Whispers. The weak are taken advantage of. The weak lose their wills to this evil. I don't know if you can hear me.
I can
Barely.
hear you.
Yeah.
I guess because my mic's turned up, but I can hear you.
Okay. Well, basically, the weak will lose themselves, lose their very wills to this evil. And this is just a cacophony of whispers in your head, almost all at the exact same time. I just read chat come by. Fuck you. I completely ruined the tension there. But uh you hearing these whispers, and then in it, go to the land of your forefathers. Find the strength there. And you immediately come to your senses, seeing, hearing, actually, at this point, all four of you immediately flash back into your senses, hearing gunshots as you see little Lisa running across, shooting at the spot where Salome once was. And I am going to actually place you back in the positions that you were. You snap back into it, you're in reality, and you're no longer paralyzed. You woke up to, well, not technically woke up. You came back to reality to the sound of gunshots as I need to put Lisa back in the combat tracker. All right. As you see her
Now.
coming out in front of you, firing shots at where Salome once stood down here. And then realizing that he's not there at this point, she just turns back to you. What in the hell was that?
Uh, Someone disliked?
And at this point, all of you are just coming back into reality from what you just saw. As a matter of fact, Flicker,
Yeah.
Marcus, and Ari, Hope, I'm going to have you target all three of them.
Uh,
Where are you at? Here you are. All three of you are going to be making this save.
Oh no.
dun 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 da 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 da.
Oh no!
Oh my. Well, goodbye.
Hooked.
As flames, purple flames, shoot out from around Hope and hit everybody.
How am I still up? What?
Hey, you're the one who rolled the lowest.
Dude, I'm at 1 HP.
Oh no.
Okay, I'm dying.
We're starting turn order. Oh, you just set everybody on fire. A purple flame, just like in your nightmare. Your turn.
Okay, has she fully come back to what's going on?
You ever wake up from a very surreal dream and you halfway feel like it's still going on, but at the same time you recognize that it was just a dream?
Okay, I think I can go from here. Uh, she's okay. At first, she's stunned. She has no idea how to feel at that
You
very
have
moment.
you have 6 seconds. There is no at first she is. This
Do
is
you
your
ever
turn.
have a 2-second panic attack?
What are you doing?
She's
She's
having a 2-second
screaming.
panic attack.
She's screaming. She's panicking because now she sees her friends being burned.
Okay,
Yeah, there you go.
that's your turn.
Yeah.
All right, roll me a death saving throw.
I was about to say, I think I'm dead.
No, that gives you 2 failures.
Uh-oh.
Oh, oh. Well, I don't know what else I can do.
Nothing. That is your turn.
Okay, I end my turn.
All right, you gonna end your turn on the combat tracker?
Yeah, this is combat.
Probably should. There you go.
Whose turn is it next?
Lisa.
Ooh.
Lisa's going to come running up. What the hell, Hope? What was that about? And she is going to cast Cure Wounds. Ari, you're now back to conscious state as you heal 9 hit points. Flicker, your turn.
Do, 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 do,
Oh,
do, do. Huh?
I will note to all of you that you all noticed that the flames were purple instead of the normal orangish red color.
What do I have? What can I
I
do?
I don't know if anybody heard what I just said.
Oh, I did.
Yeah,
Okay.
I did too.
Purple. I
Welcome,
don't like.
Nervous Void.
Huh?
Welcome, Nervous Void. Welcome
Oh,
to
hey.
chat.
Whoa, new person. Okay, let's see. Checking the party shit real quick. I'm about to go down. Something, something. Oh. Hey, Rogue, are you okay? Don't fucking die before me, bro. Target. Just because healing word.
Okay. Who did you
I don't.
heal?
Ari. I was supposed to do a
I'll
thing.
I'll do it.
Okay. Okay. What else can I do? What else? My bonus action. I can't really do anything. That's my regular action, I think. Nope, I cannot. Okay. Boop 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 boop. Boop. Where's the end tracker? There. Oh, it's looking at time mark. No wonder. How much healing word does this guy have?
Did you mark off? Okay, just
Yeah.
checking to make sure you marked off your spell slot.
Yeah. How do I check how much? Man
Uh,
has. Okay.
if you go under action tabs, lay on hands. He just had the long rest, but he had to use 12 of them.
Oh.
So that's
Uh.
where it says 3/15. He has 3 out of 15 left on
Okay.
those lay on hands.
uh. I think 3 additional health points won't really help my case, so I think I'll just end it there. He too will be confused, but because I don't know what to do with without spending shit, I think that's really it.
I will note for the case of Marcus, the intervention by his deity to him, his the only real shocking part of that was when the fire came out.
Yeah, to be expected.
But he understood what happened.
That's not cool. That's a little bit hot, wouldn't you say? Oh yeah, I don't really know what else to do.
We're ending initiative with that because Ari is up.
Okay.
What the hell is going on? And what was that? As she points back towards the direction of where she was shooting.
Okay, sorry about that. Um,
Yeah, I could hear you in the background laughing at combat. All right, so everybody else, the darker theme of it has ended. No, no more trigger warning. Trigger warning's been lifted.
and the playful banter has come back.
Yeah, how playful is this going to be? Ari, Hope just almost killed you, setting you on fire after the nightmare you just had.
Oh.
Yeah, I noticed that too. I'm a little afraid for my life now.
Oh, after the nightmare you just had, you just set everybody on fire.
Yeah, she's got.
Flicker, Flicker, you know what's up because Savon more or less intervened in yours and told you what was up. Marcus, you know what was up just because of your deity getting involved.
I will tell them with probably both characters that hey, this ain't your fault. This is some other dude's fault.
Wait, who are you saying that to?
Uh,
Are you saying that
every,
as?
I'm saying it as both because like I kind of am controlling them both now, aren't I?
That is true.
But yeah, I'll just tell them that hey, so that shit, that purple shit, that was uh, I forgot forgot his name. Savon?
Slavom.
Savon.
I'll type it out. I've got it typed in the thing. Hope, I'm marking off one of your spell slots for doing that.
Fair enough.
The Archfiend Slavom of the Seven Aspects.
I don't know what that means.
I do.
For those of you, actually, no one can really understand that, can they? I'll just repost it with
Post it in the chat if you want.
yeah, like that.
Gosh.
Normally, I'd be trying to rein you guys back in, but after that very serious moment, I'm laughing. I will give you your little goof off point.
Come on, Rogue. What's wrong?
But we do need to continue on with the game.
All right.
All right.
I guess as a reply to what Lisa asked, Hope's starting to calm down a little, and finally she says, I'd rather not talk about it.
Uh, huh. And she's just going to look at the other three of you.
I'm almost dead, but I'm not blaming that on Hope. Do not worry.
Thank you. She feels bad enough already.
I'm also telling this to Lisa.
I only understood like the last half of it. What was the first part?
I've only almost burnt to a crisp, but I'm not going to blame Hope for it.
All right. You saying this is Flicker?
Yeah.
All right. All right. What's your
Oh.
reaction?
All I know is that after that horrible dream, I myself was being burnt and almost died. So at that point, I always find it hard to distinguish between reality and her dream.
All right. Just curls up in the fetal position pretty much.
Maybe just sitting down.
She is prone.
Pretty close.
She is prone.
I am prone.
Yeah.
Carry me, Marcus. I
Or
need consolement.
When all
he'll just sling you over like a black bag of flour.
I was actually going to say, when all else fails, get a handsome man to carry you.
Have Marcus just carry all of us at once.
I was the one who was injured. Thank you very much, Bard.
I'm injured too. Do you not see the burn wounds?
I was the one who almost died, Bard. Okay, he's carrying me.
I healed you.
Okay, let's rein it in a little bit, or we can take a quick 10-minute break.
I'm okay to go for a while.
I'm good either way.
Okay.
Anyway, onward. What's next? Zanzu?
Sanzu.
Lisa's still waiting for an answer as to what that was that she was shooting at.
Oh, so basically there's this archfiend that kinda almost killed us.
So who you're saying this as?
Uh, Flicker. He starts explaining his shit, but then like, uh, I guess I'll have Marcus just say like, additional things like, yeah, my teacher, like, I don't know what to say as Marcus shit. Uh,
Okay.
So
yeah,
what
just
happened was after he had talked with all of us, we were all paralyzed. And when he disappeared, I'm not sure about you guys, but I had this, I don't even know if I can call it a dream, a nightmare more of. I explained the nightmare to Lisa, and when I woke up, I was burning and was almost dead. And
Question.
now Marcus is carrying me.
To what detail are you explaining the nightmare to Lisa?
Um, I will explain it in full detail as to what I had done throughout it and the dialogue.
She's going to nod her head slowly. She's going to look at you. Okay, so just putting aside that you're probably from some criminal organization,
Yep.
putting that aside for now, and she points her gun back to where that thing, where Slavon was. That that was an archfiend.
yep.
Mm-hmm.
She holsters her gun and she starts walking off.
Wait, come back.
I'm going to find Viola and we're going to get the hell out of here. I cannot handle. No, no. There's no way. One of those even shouldn't even be here.
Hmm. Life works its ways in mysterious ways, doesn't it?
Is he still around? She walks back up and kind of cautiously as you see her kind of looking over her shoulder, looking around, hand still on her revolver.
Um, don't think so. He told me that apparently he's waiting somewhere. Ain't that fun? Somewhere else from here, mind you.
So he's not somewhere else, like in town,
Oh, he's
or
just gone. He is
it's
gone.
it just gone.
Yeah, he ran off, vanished, whatever you want to call it. You
You
think
know,
I? Oh, go ahead.
she's gonna come over here and sit down by this tree beside Ari. I think I need some time to process this.
I think we all do.
Here, I'm gonna stop her from being red because she's not hostile towards you. So there's an archfiend in town. Was an archfiend in town.
Mm-hmm.
And they're gone now.
Mm-hmm.
And he decided to just appear before you for no reason whatsoever.
Presumably to fuck with us. Ha, presumably because... Hmm, I don't know how I should put this. uh, Actually, I don't know. I don't know why he was... Yeah, presumably
Um,
just to fuck with us, yes.
Noting that he appeared before you and everything started off when he read your mind flicker and noticed that you'd figured out most of everything about who people were, that the mayor was behind everything. And then that's when he decided to transform and do his shit.
So he was fucking with us too, because we got close to the truth?
The truth. The truth of.
I don't know. The, what's it called? Museum shit.
Right. So the museum's tied to the Archfiend.
Yeah.
But I thought the mayor was in charge of the museum.
I am confused as you are. I am just merely, stating what I know.
So what connection did he have to the mayor?
He was the mayor. What was it, nephew? Was he the mayor's nephew?
So yeah.
Okay.
So the mayor has a nephew,
Or had. I don't know what happened to him now.
had a nephew that's an Archfiend.
Looks like it. Yes.
The mayor, who, if it's the same person I'm thinking it is, was an only child, had no family that he left behind.
Oh, now this is just fucking weird then. You said he has no family.
Yeah, he was an only child, and his parents died years ago.
Can I have Marcus make like a little check to see if he remembers anything about what archfiends can do to the human brain?
Roll me religion.
Okay. What are you, Marcus? Here.
Though technically, you know what? Don't bother rolling because all four of you just experienced what an archfiend can do to the brain.
Uh, the archfiend tricked us. All of us. Shit.
Yeah, I'd say so. And what was the truth that you found out about the museum?
We don't know. We've been getting to that point. They've been what's it called? They locked off a little area. They even have a little field around it, you see.
Mm.
We were actually going back to get our thoughts together and find out what we're going to do next.
Well, I know one thing. We'll have to go in at the middle of the night one night.
We have to do that. We do have to do that, won't we?
We're going to have to break in at some point and take off with everything that we can. And then, or shall I say, you four, as she points to the four of you, are going to have to do that.
I am presuming you are taking Viola somewhere safe.
Um, so Viola's going to basically use herself as bait to draw the mayor away from the museum while you break into it. They're going to have a date night. And she's going to put her fingers up in quotes around saying date night. They're going to
Oh,
have a date night where Viola's going to have him occupied around town. Hopefully, have him knocked unconscious. I'm going to be backing her up to make sure nothing goes wrong.
hmm.
We just need everything to. We just need to figure out when we're doing this. I would honestly prefer if we did it tonight. Maybe have you go out there around 1 o'clock in the morning to break in and do that.
What time is it now?
My words exactly. I was about to type it out.
It is 9 a.m.
Thank you
Oh,
for
we have
the
time for a long rest.
thank you for the lurk, Mustang Unicorn. And I heard screaming.
Thank you for the alert, Uni.
As
Anka for the
always.
luck.
Yeah, I hear it screaming too. It's coming from outside. It's either coming outside or from Mom's TV.
I hope. Yeah, it's Mom's TV.
Yeah, it's Mom's TV.
The Archbeat has took over the TV.
Yeah, hold on. I'll be right back. I'll let her know TV's a little loud.
TV's haunted.
Well, I'm thinking, actually, Zazuma,
Yeah.
we just got done with that whole segment there, and we're at the we're about a 2 hour mark for us almost. So I'm gonna go ahead and call for a break.
Okay, I'm back shower in the meantime then.
Alright. I'm gonna switch it over to break. We're on break, everyone, for about 10 to 15 minutes.
They can still hear us on break, can't they?
Yeah, I
Ah,
think
that'll
so.
be funny.
Yeah, they can still hear us. Whoa!
All right.
Hi, chat.
I am going to mic, however. I don't know about the rest of you guys, but I am going on mute.
I'm going to step away for a few minutes to take care of some things. But yeah, chat.
And the screaming continues.
Yeah, I hear it. But chat, I hope you that segment I really wanted it to kind of go dark for him, but I was afraid to let it get too dark because this is Twitch and I don't needed it to you know flag us on that, and I don't want to cause problems for other people. But yeah, chat, let me know your reactions to that segment, what you thought of it. And I have returned. Welcome in, Tippy. So, Tippy, basically, there was this segment where after they met up with the Archfiend, he basically did something, cast them all into their, cursed them, cast them all into their own illusions, their own nightmares. The cleric is now severely depressed, and the rogue contemplated suicide for a moment. Each one with their own individual nightmare stemming from their own backstories. And I also might have frightened the bard away from sex altogether. So, for those of you that caught it, um, what were your thoughts on everything? Go ahead and tell me in chat what your thoughts were about the group and their face off with the Archfiend Slavom of the Seven Aspects.
Is everyone back on?
We're waiting on Combi, who disconnected.
Yeah, my PC does that.
Yeah.
Wah!
And Jade is still on mute.
I'm here.
Okay. Okay. Hey.
He is here.
He.
Huzzah!
Miss Ginger
So
and Jade, aren't we?
What?
You said he.
I think he was talking about himself in third person.
Oh, okay.
Me? No, I said she.
Oh, okay. I didn't
Oh,
hear
okay.
that.
I guess my thing didn't get picked up. Oopsie.
Also,
Oh,
everyone
my
can hear
wrist is
us.
fucked.
Everyone can hear us.
Hi, chat.
Hi, chat.
Hi, chat.
Hi, chat.
We're about to get back into things. Just waiting on Combi to finish logging back in and reclaim his characters.
Yes, please hurry up, Fantasy Grounds. Thank you. Oh! Oh, cool. My wrist
And
is kind of
thank
fucked.
you, 121. I don't know about the others, but I definitely went out and grabbed me a few bottles of water and stretched out a little bit while I was doing my things.
I paced. Did the little anime, buff up exercises. Whatever.
Don't worry, I drank shower water.
I don't think
Eh.
It was healthier than usual.
so. Yeah, as I was telling everybody in chat, I have depressed the cleric, had the rogue contemplate suicide for a brief moment, and probably scared the bard away from sex at least for a while.
All those innuendos.
You
All
think
those
gas is gonna
sexual
stop me?
innuendos. because that was the only thing that was on my mind during the conversation. How many sexual innuendos do we get before the nightmare is over? Because I counted at
At
least
least two,
5.
perhaps even three.
I counted at least 5. I might be perverted, guys.
Five?
Yes, 5. I may be a pervert, chat. I think I'm
I,
starting to realize that. Or
I don't even. I think he went with the whole conversation, almost a sexual innuendo.
Oh, I totally was. Oh, I want a cool railgun to cosplay with.
a Corel gun?
Yeah,
What's that?
railgun.
I got you. You've claimed Flickr. You just haven't reclaimed Marcus.
Oops. The characters, yes. Gimme. Yay.
All right. Is everybody ready?
Yeah.
I think so.
Nah.
All right. Zazuma, how much of what Lisa said did you catch, or were you already stepped away?
I stepped away before she started talking. So, and I came back right at the point. It's like, oh, there's a heist. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, they today.
Basi- Basically, the plan is for some point tonight, close to 1 o'clock in the morning, the four of you are going to heist the museum, and her and Viola are going to occupy and hopefully capture the mayor while the four of you are breaking into the museum to heist it. So, in order to do that, for you to have the 8 hours of long rest, you will need to be in bed by 5 o'clock p.m. Couple things I want to bring up about that entire encounter. Hope you will notice that those purple flames did come from you, and when they burned everybody, you will notice that they were a lot more intense than what your flames normally are.
Mm, that's rough.
Yeah. Um, and you will all notice that your nightmares have occurred within a second, just within a matter of just a couple of seconds.
Wow, I managed to kill Ari in a second.
Oh.
Exploded.
I would have never been able to do that if I tried.
I mean, that was a deck save. Ari failed.
Y'all just keep reminding me.
Get better deck stats, Rogue.
She had good deck stats. She just rolled horribly.
Just
Wow.
this one time where it actually mattered.
Yeah. She rolled a 6 and got a 10.
Oof.
You rolled a 2 and got a 6.
Does Flicker have more health than Ari?
Yes.
That's why he lived.
Yes.
Oh,
Marcus. Marcus survived. The one with the worst deck score. Well, I don't know. I don't know what Hope's is. Uh, Let me check Hope's.
I
Yeah.
think it's just yeah.
Hope and Marcus both tie for decks. So, as far as the modifier goes, so Marcus, the one of the three with the worst deck score, was the one that uh, succeeded.
What's your HP again, Irie?
Wouldn't you like to know, Bard?
I know it's lower than 21.
Uh,
Ari is looking a lot better from what she was. All right, picking back up
I,
into it.
I would hope
A little
so.
glass dagger.
Yeah. So Lisa's just explained the plans to you guys. She's going to rest there and sit at the tree for a little bit while she continues to process everything. What are the four of you doing? Hope, what is Hope doing?
Huh. She's becoming a little more withdrawn from the group. Uh, she's not really going to. She's not going to say anything right now.
Is she just going to stand there, or is she going to go sit down away from everybody? Um,
Oh, okay. Well, I'm assuming this is a rock, so she's gonna go over there and sit down.
is she going to do anything while she sits down, or
Nah.
Ari? What are you going to do? You're currently sitting there beside Lisa. Hope just set you on fire. Between Lisa and Flicker, they've both healed you up.
You're welcome.
I'll just look in the bar and say, thanks, I guess. I
Thumbs up.
appreciate it. And then go to Lisa and say, thank you. Thank you again for saving me.
All right, and you'll notice that Hope has gone over by herself and sat down at a rock. Flicker, you and Ari, what are you two doing? Ari's going around saying thank you to everybody. What are you doing, Flicker?
I'm going to sit down thinking about what the hell just happened and probably write a song about it.
That'll be a good song.
It would be real cool.
Roll me an
Recreate
intel-
those flames.
roll
Roll you what?
me roll me an intelligence check to see how well you can turn the events into a song.
9.
Oh, wait, hold on.
It's a work in progress. You will have to. Is any of the three of you taking notes?
No, not anymore.
No.
I could just say the word.
All right. I was just going to say for Marcus in his nightmare, I will put a note that because it was kind of hard to hear me, and Zazuma told me she had a hard time hearing what the last thing that Marcus's deity said to him, and I don't know if you guys heard it or not.
I do not. I do not remember. Well, I think I heard it, but I just can't remember.
She had made a point telling him that the weak will succumb to the
Oh,
evil, and for him to go back to the land of his forefathers to gain the strength he needs to succeed.
so go back to his homeland?
The land of his forefathers.
Okay. I think I got it.
All right. So, Flicker, what are you doing at this point? Ari
With
saying
Marcus?
Yeah,
either one. What is Flicker and Marcus doing?
Well, Flicker's still trying to make that song. I'll just have Marcus ponder about what could the land of his forefathers mean. I guess. Yeah, I don't know. So
He's
Roll me,
American.
roll me a history check.
history. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Skills.
This is
History.
this is going to be a really low DC.
Two. Oh, okay.
Marcus would recognize the land of his forefathers as being the land of where his kind came from, beyond the sky gates to the land of Ardlethra, which is almost to the extent of his kind returning there while anything resides in the mortal realm, any undead or evil spirits or anything like that, while any of that resides in the mortal realm, for someone of his race to go back to the land of Ardlethra, which is where he and his people are originally from thousands of years ago, is almost heresy for their order, though his deity herself just told him to go there for the strength he needs.
Okay. It has been noted.
So, what I'm going to do, since everybody's kind of chilling out right there, I'm going to prompt a short rest.
Oh,
Anybody that
Yippee.
has any hit die that wants to roll them, roll
Me.
away.
what
Let's see.
hit die? I
I'm
forgot what
going to
that
use.
does.
I'm gonna have Flicker use a Song of Rest.
Okay. That, what does that add on to? Let me read it
Uh,
down. Before anybody rolls their hit die.
Hmm. Okay. Gotta find
Okay. It does an extra 1d6 and it is unlimited. You can do that just anytime you take a short rest. So, Noten Flicker's going to be doing his Song of Rest. Everybody that wants to roll hit die, please roll the hit die.
I will use two hit
Hope,
die.
I know.
hope you weren't wounded.
Hey,
I know, but I wanted to roll the dice.
All right, Flicker, I need you to is
Sorry.
what I was going to say is everybody heals six more, but there's a thing there where you could target everybody for Song of Rest and then flick the heal and it
Uh,
automatically parse.
I don't have the map up.
All right. Um, Flicker, you heal six more.
I'll have Marcus
So,
roll one too.
all right, everybody is now fully healed except for Flicker. And Flicker, you are actually the only one to receive any benefits from the Song of Rest.
Oh well, I pay for myself. That'll be fine. This yeah, this is fine actually.
Okay.
I would
Uh,
also like to request to not be prone anymore.
Can you restart the map, please?
yeah.
Thank you. Yippee!
All right, Ari, you stand up.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, out of here.
And I will thank Marcus for carrying me all this time.
Oh, he will say you're welcome.
Excellent.
All right. Well, I think with those basic plans out of the way, I'll leave it up to you guys to decide how you're going to make it into the museum. I'm going to get with Viola and we're going to make our own plans as to everything that we're going to do to distract the mayor. And with that, Lisa's going to actually take off.
All right.
Now, mm, the four of you still, it is currently 10 o'clock in the morning after your long rest
Short
or
rest.
short rest, excuse me. The you still have, if you're wanting to take your long rest, you still got 6 more hours of daylight to burn through before you can even lay down to take it.
Zanzu,
Yeah,
can you take off one of the hit dice for my bard? It didn't parse. It didn't do the thing. I used two instead of one, but it only shows one being used.
yeah, I got
And it looks like it what's it called? Didn't add the other Constitution mod. So can you heal me by like 1 point? Yeah, thank you. Okay, I'm good now.
you. All right. Oh, good.
Yippee!
So, everybody, what's your plans for the day? You had made a note of mentioning that you were wanting to check out Hagrid's shop. And what else are you going through?
Depression.
Oh,
Yeah, you still got it's going to be a little ways before you actually make it out of town or make it
I'll
back to
say.
the town.
Oof. I will probably check out the shop as well.
I'm gonna ask Hope if she wants to go for a drink.
She she has to ponder that question a little bit because it was just like what 2 minutes ago she just set you on fire
It was
Yeah.
an hour ago.
an hour ago, and at first she wants to say no, but she figures everyone went through their own version of a nightmare, so she's like, yeah, drink sounds nice right about now. So she goes with
Okay.
Ari to the bar or
All
wherever
right.
Ari goes.
So you're travel. So what I'm hearing is everybody's traveling back to town, which brings it up to 11 a.m.
Yes.
Let's see. I'll probably also see what I can do with my actions for the heist. Let's see what can I do to help. Because we are going to have to plan this shit, aren't we?
Oh yeah, we're gonna have to. But I figured we, once everyone does their thing, we head back to the inn and plan it or something.
Okay. The bonus. Okay. Ooh.
Fiend. Pub.
Or that's right. I gotta figure out where everyone's going. Which one's the shop? No more tracking. There we go.
All right, I got you all up there at the top. Place me where you're all wanting to go.
Oh, I can feel my frames dying.
Over here would be the shop. This is the
Oh, I smoking.
mayor's office. Over here's the pub. Over here's the inn.
Where am I?
Over here's the stables.
Okay.
Over here was the grocery shop.
Where's the shop again?
This one's for groceries. This one's Hagrid's.
Gotta go over here. There we go.
To Hagrid's we go.
Whee!
You,
Whee!
I guess I'll Marcus go grocery shopping. It feels right. This looks so funny to look at. It's just slowly traversing.
All right, Marcus, as you appear to the grocery store, you'll notice that there's a bit of a commotion there.
What's all this ruckus in it?
That was your cowboy accent?
No.
Okay.
Uh,
You're gonna have to practice for that Florida Totodile.
no, I don't. You can't make me. You can't make me hear me.
That was beautiful.
I'm sorry. That was good. That was really good. I just was not
Listen
expecting
here.
it.
So, as Marcus walks up, there seems to be a commotion around there. Uh, are you asking somebody what's going on?
Yeah.
They'll answer to you stating uh, somebody had broken in the middle of the night last night and stole almost all of his ration, all of his dehydrated foods.
I remember that.
Oh,
He still
dang.
has most of his ingredients, but he's unable to figure out who did it because they managed to make their way in, and it's stumping everybody because the door was locked whenever he came up, so whoever did it locked the door back on their way out.
Uh,
Some people are conjecturing that maybe there were mice or rats involved, to which other people are pointing out no, it's way too cold out for them.
right. But I would think he was just like, okay. I'm just curious. Just have him say, just have him like walk up because there was a commotion.
To be fair, I don't think any of us knew what Ari was doing.
Nope. Ari was the
Nope.
only one that knew.
Time to discreetly make my way out. You know what? Let's check out the horses. Let's have Marcus check out the horses too. Then I just boop 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 boop.
All right. As he goes down to the horses, Hope and Ari, you notice that they are the pub. They are getting ready. They're still serving breakfast out to people, acting as kind of a diner. But in the same respect, at the same time, they're not really serving any alcoholic beverages right now.
Aw. Oh, we'll at least get some good grubs.
much money does Hope have again? I don't think she has any.
At least 2 quid.
I have okay. I have 31. I can buy 1 pound of food.
You have 31 pounds.
What was that?
That was a truck. You have 31 pounds. Pounds. You don't have, you have 13 copper pieces of their local currency.
Okay. Okay.
I am
I
the
got.
richest one here, clearly.
You are. I guess. How much is breakfast? Or what they're serving?
Um, I actually forgot.
More.
Uh, let me look up. Let me look up what the stores. There we go.
Just donate 10,000
All right.
subs to get 100 gold P trust.
It is
It's shrimple.
10 gold pieces for a banquet, 2 copper pieces for like a loaf of bread, a silver piece for a hunk of cheese. Uh, Looking for meals. You got squalid for 3 copper pieces, poor for 6. Modest is 3 silver pieces. Comfortable is 5 silver pieces. And that's for the entire day. Um, so I'm going to say it's going to cost you 10 copper for breakfast.
Oh, I guess I'm not hungry after all.
Yeah.
Same.
You want to go check out the store?
I'm going to say it's 10 copper, which is 1 silver piece. Uh, Noting Ari, you got 12 silver pieces, 16 copper.
Oh
You
yeah.
have Hope, you have 13 copper pieces.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna get her like I'll spend 2 silver pieces. Get us some breakfast.
Her eyes widen when sees that Ari's ordering breakfast. She did not expect that.
A girl needs
Um,
to eat.
all right.
A man needs beef.
Nah.
All right. Walking in, Flicker, you make your way into Hagrid's. You see the gentle but gruff man behind the counter, uh, sorting through some of his inventory. You see the general stuff there: rope, tackle. He does have like a, some rifles behind the counter, ammo, stuff like that,
Ammo, you say? And weapon?
like
Oh.
like rifles and some knives.
How much is everything?
The rifle's going to cost about 5 gold pieces.
Oh,
Yeah, you didn't do that well.
What else is there? What else can I get?
The daggers or the knives are going to cost about 2 gold pieces. There's some ropes. As you walk in, he's going, while you're looking around, he's going to take note. So, the mayor had told me that you might be interested in something. It's it's just something that I've been practicing on, so I'm not very good at it.
Hmm. What can I get with my current money?
I'm trying to find this particular item as he comes walking out with 4 vials.
Oh,
They have an almost translucent red coloring to them.
Like the one that revived the rat.
I was gonna ask if it's exactly like that. Is it rat juice?
Um, he said, normally I do, he said, well, I try to practice alchemy, and these aren't quite as effective as what normal um, health potions would normally be. Give me just a moment. I'm having to edit this item out because the item itself disappeared from inventory.
Behold, he had it on the counter, and in Famoosh, it was raptured. Is that basically what happened?
Hmm.
I got the funny feeling we're all tired tonight.
All right. So as he brings out 4 vials, and I'm going to go ahead and place them in your inventory.
Oh, that's our day.
He's giving them to you for free. He said, I would like it if you were to try these out, and the location of your rations kind of disturbs me.
I would like to know what's going on.
Right at the top of equipment is rations 1 day. 3 location 1 dash my ass.
I'm going to be real with you. I completely forgot about that.
Anyways, going back into it, he's going to hand you these 4 vials of the potions. They are, he's going to tell you, these aren't as effective as normal healing potions would be. And I'm going to share it. Effectively, it's a lesser health potion.
Ooh,
You regain 1d4 plus 2 hit points when you drink this potion.
thank Thank you, Hagrid.
Effectively, it looks like a regular health potion, but only watered down to an extent.
Hmm.
So I plan on getting better, but these are batches that aren't quite uh, up to par for what I'm wanting.
Okay.
I do keep forgetting the fact that I need to go visit Hagrid, but I keep forgetting every session.
Well, Flicker just did it, and he achieved what you were visiting him for.
Okay.
Hmm. What else other words does he have?
He's got like the backpacks. He's got ropes. He's got uh, there's simple things like nails, hammers, basic tools. Um, he'll have the tools, basic tools and adventuring gear, effectively. If there's anything in particular that you're wanting to look for, let me know and I'll tell you whether or not he specifically has it.
Okay, I gotta look at this shit up. All right, let's see. What does he have? What can he have? What I want? What can I do to help this?
Also, welcome into chat, Ashley 1200.
They're my friend.
Yeah, I
I'd like.
figured as much. I figured as much. Welcome in. I hope you enjoy stream. I hope you enjoy the game.
uh, how much is a crowbar again?
Crowbars are 2 gold pieces.
Fuck.
Mm.
How much money do I have?
You
Oh, I'm so.
have you have 18 silver pieces, 14 copper pieces. And then the rest of your money is in London terms.
I effectively have 1.94 gold pieces.
You
Rogue,
can you can attempt to perform a persuasion check to lower the price if
please.
you want.
Okay, I'll do it.
Alrighty.
For a crowbar?
Hey,
Do
I'll give
I
you all the money I have. It
mention?
is lower than 2 gold pieces.
Do I
However,
mention that I'm a rogue?
um, do you have a crowbar already?
Is Ari happen to be there to answer that? You're on your own. Everybody else went somewhere else.
Do I want this crowbar bad enough? Hmm.
Do you want Ari to steal it for you later?
I love that. That's an option too.
Noting that you will probably be starting your long rest before he closes shop. So, and then waking up in the middle of the night.
You could get it on the way there. It's up to you guys. I mean, if you're gonna, might as well be up at night. You might as well do everything you need to do.
Do I want?
I think we'll discuss this whenever we meet up next.
You'll
I
notice
want to
that
see what Flicker does.
you you'll notice that he has like a rack of sunglasses for like 1 copper a piece.
Copper and sunglasses and a crowbar. Yeah, right. Huh? No, it'll probably be really funny. Oh yeah, I'll do that. Crowbar and a pair of sunglasses. Let's see. Let me. Where's my skills? Persuasion, right? Zanzu.
Yeah, persuasion.
Oh!
Yes, but did you succeed?
Does
Also,
a
what is
23
that?
pass?
He is willing to charge you 11 silver pieces for the crowbar. So you'll come out paying, and he's not going down on the price of the sunglasses.
That's fine. Okay.
What's going on with your keyboard there, Ari?
It's deciding to do its thing right there.
The archdeacon took over. It'll be the closest thing Ari can do to.
Oh, Ari was over there speaking in halfling.
Okay. Max Athley?
Yeah. All right.
That is exactly what it is.
All right, Combi. Flicker doing anything else?
Do. Go check. Oh, I accidentally closed it. Fun. Oopsie. Can you reshare?
The map.
Yeah, I kind of accidentally closed it. I should not hold right click.
Oh,
Thank you.
hello.
Let's go to the bar,
All right.
and that'll be my thing.
You'll go to the bar right as Hope and Ari are stepping out. At this point, I'm going to say an hour's passed. It is now 11. What is Marcus doing with the horses?
Uh, Talking to them, I guess, just trying to,
Trying to
the horses
shush.
look cool.
Therapy animals right now. Everybody needs their dose of therapy.
Yes, exactly.
All right. So Ari and Hope, you come out and you see Flicker on his way in.
Can I pass the potions to them like secretly? Actually, no. Actually, I'll do it later. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind.
Any kind of exchange between the three of you?
I have something to give you later.
Hope does not like the way he said that.
That's nice.
Don't worry about it, okay?
Hope's
Then
more
why'd you
worried
tell
about
us?
it. Why did you just tell us like that instead?
Oh, I'm doing this on purpose.
Okay.
All those
Hope's like, well, if we knew you
the
were coming, we would have.
the Archfiend is the Archfiend's rubbed off a little bit on him.
Are you sure you
Do
two?
we?
He's using the same sexual innuendos as the Archfiend. You find this incredibly suspicious.
Don't worry, it's not illegal or anything. Is it? No, it is. Never mind. Okay, maybe it's a little illegal, but don't worry about it, okay? See
Technically,
you
if
later.
technically, if he uses that kind of language around Ari and she's like child size, wouldn't that be like people construe that? Because she's supposed
Oh
to
no, I'm
be a
telling this
child.
secretly.
Okay. I thought he was speaking it out loud.
Between that and people could also construe it as him saying it to you.
Oh, okay. I mean, if he was saying that out loud, I have no choice but to smack him
Do
for indecent
you think
behavior.
he's that stupid?
No, but I
Well,
might be. Ugh.
All right. So what are you guys doing?
so did you still want to check out the store? Oh,
Yeah, I'm good mind to go over to the grocery store just to see what they're gonna say, but I won't. I think I don't have any money. I have to sit out in town and use my spots. Hopefully they'll do something.
Are you going to do that?
Yeah.
All right, Ari. That's going to be an hour for you. Ari, what are you going to do?
I'm gonna go to the not grocery store, the general store, I guess, just to see what's over there.
You mean where Flicker was at?
Yes,
Okay.
I'm not gonna know he was there too well.
Yeah, because he certainly didn't say anything to you guys.
Yeah, he was just said, "I have a something for you, but I'll tell you later." Like, okay.
Wink, wink.
Once again, Flicker. You go in. You go in. They are serving lunch right now. It is currently 11 o'clock. They're beginning serving lunch. Ari, once again with you. You go in. You see tax and everything, the road, stuff like that. Oh, and you see Hagrid sitting there. Oh, Ari. Um, yeah, one of your friends that was with you came by earlier, and I left them some things to um, share with the rest of you. Some of my own personal creations that I wanted you to try out, and plus, I kind of need to get rid of them because I'm trying to. They're a bit of a failure, but I'm trying to do better.
I know he's trying to
Hmm.
imply they weren't up to par, but when he says get rid of them, they're a failure, makes me think something else. I don't know that Ari.
You're welcome, by the way.
The truth is, I've been practicing with alchemy, and I was attempting to make some health potions for the village. And
Oh,
oh crap! I just now remembered what the carrot was. Never mind. Moving forward. So I'm. I was attempting to make some health potions in order to help the doctor take care of the village.
You're gonna be okay there, Tansu.
Yeah, we're not fixing that. This is the doctor's office now.
yeah.
But yeah, when the DM forgets his own notes,
It's your fault. You should
I
have
can
used the
remember the day he
apple,
keeps talking.
not a carrot.
I didn't have an option for an apple at the time. So, anyways, moving forward. But yeah, I was attempting to make some health potions in order to help the doctor, take care of the village. But I'm still not that good at it. So they still work, the ones I give them. They're just not as good as actual health potions.
I see. Is
Combi,
there?
what before we go on Combi, what are you doing? Are you sitting down to eat, or
Yeah, and then I'm gonna perform right after, like outside, maybe.
they will let you perform on stage during the
Oh,
lunch rush. It'll
oh,
take between 12 and 1. They will let you eat for free
Oh, cool.
because of
Okay.
because of your incredible performance the night before. You were allowed to eat for free.
Thank you. I'll try my best again today.
All right. Sorry about that. Sorry to interrupt you, Ari. Go back
Oh,
into
good.
it.
I'm gonna ask him, does he have anything that I'm looking to make potions as well, and if he has anything that he'd be willing to spare.
Okay.
Uh, as for ingredients, I have I do have some sets of tools. They are slightly used because I've been working with all of them. I could probably part with them for about 10 gold.
Hmm.
Normally it's normally this is something that would go pretty expensive. It cost me 50 in order to get them. Uh Other than that, I do have, let me find it. Let me remember the name of it. Component pouch. I do have a component pouch that will help hold the things. That is worth about 25 gold pieces. All of this stuff has to stay locked up in the back though, because I can't let just anybody see it or purchase it.
I understand. I don't believe I have anything for that. But tell me about your other wares.
Um,
And that's when they told me about all the stuff Combi had, right?
Hey.
he's not going to mention what all Combat bought. He's
Oh,
just
not even. Wait, well,
yeah. He'll
see,
mention the he's done mention the lesser health potions. As far as what you guys buy, that's your own business. Like he doesn't know that you're buying things to be related to each other.
oh, oh, I meant
Combi.
like the stuff that was told to not
Oh
buy.
yeah, yeah.
That's what I meant.
They're ropes, crowbars, sunglasses, um, you know, tack and harness stuff for horses, uh, rifles, ammunition, stuff like that.
Okay. Uh,
Hope, roll me a persuasion check.
Oh. Oh no, I forgot I have no charisma.
Yeah,
Oh,
I mean that's enough.
huh. Was that? Yeah, that's what I was trying to type. Oh, so what does that get me?
While Ari makes her decision over there,
Dun, 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 dun.
you get 17 silver pieces.
Oh wow, I can give two. give one back to Ari. I don't
All
have a
right.
I don't have a place for silver.
I will make one.
Okay.
There, you have a place now.
Okay. Do I
All
fill in, or
right.
are you going to? Oh, there you go.
I'm gonna buy myself a pair of sunglasses.
All right. That's going to be one copper piece.
Yes. Alrighty. I'll change it on my end. 15 now. Okay. Do I add copper? Do I add that to my inventory, or can I just say I have them?
I'll add it to your inventory.
Okay. Okay. Aside from that, I'll thank the shopkeep for his time, and then I'll probably go towards the horses and give the horsey a hug.
All right. Hope you finish about the same time as Ari does. Flicker, you're about to start performing. Roll me a performance check.
Oh.
You can do it, Flicker. You can do it. Whee! Oh.
Yeah, that works. Then
It's not as good, but it's decent. It was enough to pay for a meal.
yummy.
Yeah, while you're performing, they will start serving drinks, and it's enough to pay for any drinks that you might want.
I'll take one beer. Can I roll Constitution?
Depends on how you're drinking it.
Down it right there. A drunken bard is better than any bard.
Roll me a Constitution save.
Yes.
You are drunk.
Perfect. Okay. What the next? Who's next?
All right, guys. Uh, Ari, as you go past the pub, you hear Flicker performing. It's nothing compared to what it was last night. Hope, as you're closing up, you see Ari walk by, and you can also hear Flicker performing, noting the same thing.
I want to do something silly. I want to go by and need to give her a silver piece back. For
It
buying that
was copper,
or one copper. Yeah, I need to give her a copper piece back.
or no, it was one silver, wasn't it? Let
Yeah,
me.
I didn't have enough to buy it, and I was like, I
Yeah.
guess I'm not hungry. And I want the
All right.
gold.
Remove one silver piece from your inventory. Ari, add one silver piece to your inventory,
Okay.
assuming that you accept it.
I guess I'll accept. Thank you, Hope.
I should be the one thanking you. I was blessed with good fortune today, and I had a good friend.
Oh, anytime.
Now I'm going to go buy a pair of sunglasses.
They're selling some at the store over there.
Thank you.
And me, yeah, you're welcome. I'm gonna go hug a pony now.
Great.
Yeah.
Everybody's gonna have sunglasses except for Marcus. So, Ari, you go in there. You see Marcus petting one of the horses. Oh, is there anything that you're wanting to get other than sunglasses? You going to browse around for a bit?
To be honest, I was going to browse around too, because when you were listing the details to Flickr and Ari, I kind of zoned out on most of it because I knew
Okay,
I
so
didn't have any money then.
in front of the shelf, he's got things like rope, like each piece of rope is like 50 feet. He's got crowbars, hammers, nails, tacks, horse stuff, basic tools, and basic adventuring gear. Stuff that, and he's got rifles and gun ammo behind the counter. And once again, he's going to mention to you how he gave the 4 lesser health potions to Flicker.
Okay. Oh, how much is a knife?
2 gold.
No. Okay. How much is a hammer?
One gold piece.
Uh, how much is a gold piece in silver?
10 silver.
How much is nails?
You get 20 nails for a gold piece.
Okay. If I buy a hammer, can I equip it as a fighting weapon?
You will deal 1d4 plus strength modifier.
Well, I can't afford a knife right now, so I might as well take the hammer. I mean, it's.
All right.
I mean, it's got. It's blunt damage, and it's close combat in case I need it.
So if
That's
you're
like
going to
kind of
take
funny.
that, take out 10 silver pieces for the hammer.
Okay. Let's see. How much weight am I carrying? Alright. And you'll fix the weapon slot for the
Yeah,
hammer?
I will fix it.
And did I ever take out the
No,
copper for the sunglasses?
no, you haven't. You haven't taken out the copper for this, or the silver for the hammer yet either.
I did. I had 16.
It's still showing 16 on my end. Just click on the copper. Click on the 17 copper and take the one off.
Okay.
Yeah, that fixed it.
There we go. And then I hit on I thank Haggard for his time, and I head over to the pub. Back to the pub, yeah. And I'll just chill out with Flicker till we have to rest.
All right. Flicker's drunk.
I'm also wearing the sunglasses.
We all got sunglasses except Marcus. I should have bought him one.
All right, Flicker, roll me 1d4.
Okay. 2.
You're going to be drunk until 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah.
Wait, when are we going to arrest? 1?
4.
4? Okay.
Okay, that's not terrible.
It's not terrible, because we still gotta
All right.
come up with a plan. And Hope is
All right.
seeing Flicker drunk.
Yeah. Are you going to eat anything, drink anything, do anything while you're at the pub?
No, I'm just gonna watch Flicker for entertainment.
All right.
Cannot
All
roll
right.
performance.
Do what?
Roll stupidity, Flicker. Roll performance.
What?
You're drunk.
You're funnier, because you're drunk.
Uh, I could see
All
that.
right. All right. What are you and Marcus doing for? You still got 3 hours until time to lay down.
I'm gonna show Marcus my sunglasses and be like, "Did you want a pair?"
They got
He's going.
Or
He's going to nod his head. Yes.
okay, if you carry me to the store, I'll buy you a pair.
He carries you to the store.
All right,
Yes. Yes, he does.
all right. I'll buy him a pair, and I'll ask him to carry me back to the inn.
He will do that. He will most likely do that. Wearing the sunglasses.
Hooray!
He is wearing the sunglasses.
And I'll be like on his shoulder with my sunglasses on.
Everyone's
Uh,
got sunglasses.
Don't forget to remove the copper piece out of your inventory.
Oh yes. Let me see. There you go.
Yeah, those of you with mystic eyes, you now have sunglasses to hide them.
Hooray!
But Ari doesn't have mystic eyes.
I just have sunglasses.
And a bomb.
So you guys basically just not doing shit until the long rest.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I'm getting carried.
I am going to have to ask that you guys actually find. Well, no, as you go, they're going to the innkeeper. Um, they're going to have some food prepared for you. It's not going to be a whole awful lot, but they'll bring it up to you almost right before you guys lay down to sleep. All right, and I'm going to fast forward. What time are you guys laying down? Are you going to do 4 or 5?
I would say 5, so this way it gives us some time to go and discuss our plans.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Because we've already seen the museum once, so we have a general layout of a general idea of.
All right, y'all start discussing away what your plans are.
Okay, so it's got a glass top on. So nobody thought to get rope, did they?
I mean, I have
Um,
right now, so
How long
so
is it?
I'm a rogue, so I have all these tools with me. That includes a rope. I also have some. I can also break into doors easy. I have a crowbar if I need to break a door open. I have all this other stuff too, so
I don't have rope. Never mind. Oh well.
How long is the rope?
my rope is 50 feet.
50 feet. How tall is the building?
It was 20 feet tall.
Okay.
I have lesser health potions for everyone.
Oh,
Oh, perfect.
thanks.
All right,
Yeah,
Can we
you,
Hagrid
give
gave
one
me that.
each?
Yeah.
Are these
you-
the ones from the shop that won't be able to heal as much?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, he was just telling me that as I bought these cool sunglasses.
Same here.
so are you distributing them out one apiece to everybody? Flicker?
Hmm?
Are you distributing those out, or are you just telling everybody, look, I have these?
I'm distributing it to everyone. I'm giving it to everyone.
All right, that's been done.
Cool.
Now, you know the plan is in the middle of the night, at some point, uh, Viola with Lisa, kind of stalking in the background, is going to attempt to lure the museum director, and then they're going to try to keep him occupied for the night while you guys go in and do what you do. And while they're keeping him occupied, part of that is they're going to try to detain him discreetly
Bow,
without
bow,
drawing
bow,
attention.
bow.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys even know which items were magical?
Yeah, I remember. Well, Flicker remembers, right?
They were
Yeah, I
what they
had
called.
to. Sorry,
They're
go
ones
ahead.
in boxes.
Well, they were all in boxes. They were the ones with the magical boxes.
Yes.
Okay.
I was using. Sorry. Go ahead.
I just wanted to make sure you guys remembered that much.
Yeah, they were. I remember. I was using the mystical or mystic, not mystic eyes. Uh,
You was using your Arcana check.
yeah, and I think it was one of the adventuring gear.
There was a bow. There was a set of boots, and then the gold and silver and copper
Did
were
I
all.
get zapped by any chance? I don't remember. Or touching something?
Yeah, you got
You,
electrocuted by Viola's electric doorknob.
yeah.
Oh, I meant in
Now
the museum.
in the museum, no, you weren't allowed to touch anything.
Oh, okay. Hmm. Where? So there was just magic boxes.
Pretty much. We could either go in through the top or through the front door, because I don't think there was a back door.
No, I think it was mainly that one entrance and then the glass roof.
So we could either try to risk going through the front door, or we can try to go down the glass roof, but we risk a chance of being seen if anybody happens to look up. Because there's probably going to be guards down there.
Noting that you noted that, like, only the middle of the museum actually had the glass windows.
Right. Because it was like a dome shape.
To reshare,
Yeah, that would be better if we had that map.
this is what it looked like from a bird's eye view. That's how much of the building actually has the glass.
Hmm.
Ari will have to do most of the legwork here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was expecting to. I mean, if all else fails and we get caught, I can explode our way out.
Would you like help?
I'm fine. I can do it myself. But thank you.
You sure?
Somebody's
What,
got
you gonna use the crowbar?
Oh no, I have enhanced ability.
I have a hammer. But
Well,
yeah, go ahead.
we can use a similar tactic as to how we go, or in regards to intimidation, we can use a similar tactic with what me and Marcus did when we infiltrated that one uh, game. What was it?
Reach and
Monsters
clear.
and Mages or something?
Yeah.
Magical fantasy adventure.
Yes.
Magical fantasy.
Reach and clear.
Yes.
Is there anyone in there?
I mean, there was people in there when we were in the morning. It'd be hard to think there wouldn't be any at night.
You'd be able to use your Mystic Eyes to see who was in what room, correct?
Yes. I'll probably have to do
So,
that, won't I?
yeah, that alone should help.
Mm-hmm.
And then whenever the coast is more clear, I could probably unlock the doors easy, no problem. Oh, by the way, I have some rations here for you guys.
When did you get these?
We don't talk about when I got them. I just have
Marcus.
rations.
Marcus is going to look at you from a thousand yards there.
He was there. He was there. It all makes sense.
You did
how,
Figures.
how many rations are you given?
I'll just give you guys 2 each.
Okay.
2 each. Okay, I can transfer that for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and while he's doing that, Hope doesn't really have any sneak. Like, her dexterity's pretty low. And she doesn't really have. Unless we're using Arcana, she's not going to be doing much. And she can't hold the rope. She's got a -1 in strength. We might be able to tie it down or something, or tie it to the roof. I have a hammer. I can beat something down in the roof and just tie the rope around like that.
You
That
also got
works.
a strengthy boy.
Oh, Marcus, I forgot about him. I'm sorry. I'm used to Marcus talking, and So I guess Marcus, he can be the guard too. Make sure we don't get like surprised on the roof. Does he have his wings now?
Yeah.
He does, but noting his wings are bright and shimmering with radiant light.
Oh no. Can you turn them off?
I mean, if he doesn't use his wings,
Okay.
So, you know what? Hope I'll either one of I would say Marcus can stand as lookout outside, but I would need one of you to go with me because I'm not able to see as well in the dark.
That's right, you don't have dark vision. Wait, Flicker has dark vision. And he has the
Yeah.
mystic eyes.
Yeah.
So
Hi.
Yeah.
so the bard can go with you. And she looks
All
at the bard in questioning, knowing that they have a little bit of a history.
right. I can.
This is gonna be a
I
bonding experience. I mean, bonding.
no, Bard. No. You behave yourself, Bard.
It's okay. So we
I
can.
said, I said bonding. I mean, bonding.
Well, the bard's if the bard behaves himself, I'll go with the bard.
Okay. And then once we get the stuff, how we're gonna haul them out of there, assuming we don't get caught.
We should have gotten the backpack.
Oh man, we should have. Wait, is it too late to
It's
go
not.
back?
Actually, no, wait, hold on. We already have backpacks, don't we? It
Uh,
carries our shit in, anyways.
uh. I
We
have
have
a
Marcus. He can carry everything.
maybe.
Yeah, but we're not bringing him in, so
I have
we
a.
still have
No,
backpacks, though. We still have backpacks.
It's the
that's
backpack's
true.
already carrying stuff though. I have a blanket.
Yes.
Do you think we could like use the blanket to tie and be like an extra bag?
We could, or like these pillowcases or whatnot. Big fluffy pillowcases.
I don't want to let the innkeeper know we stole the pillowcases though, cause like we already
I
broke a
mean,
bed.
it was part of the broken bed.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It'll be counting as that part of the inventory.
Okay. So with that said, leather's probably 10 pounds. So each of the items we're probably expecting to carry about 10 to 20 pounds each. I mean, if we use the pillowcases and our blankets, we should be able to get them out of there. Now, what do we do? Are we going back out through the roof too?
So we can either do that, or say we do get caught. We need to weigh that option as well.
I know.
What would
Sorry.
where would we hide? No, it's all good. Where would we hide? Or would we even hide? Or would we skip town?
Well, I mean, we couldn't exactly skip town, not without Viola. Unless Lisa can get her out.
True. Assuming that Lisa and Viola are able to subdue the mayor for a while, maybe they'll be able to escape on their own as well.
Maybe. That does also bring up another question. Where would we go once we get the stuff? Like, where are we meeting up?
Yeah.
Ha-
The question was, would it be right if we're not caught? Would we meet up back at the inn? And if we were caught, would we be finding somewhere outside of the town? Or would you think that we need to meet up with Viola and Lisa right away.
I'm just going to state, like, whenever Lisa was giving you the heads up about the plan and everything, during that hour that y'all were short resting before, she would have brought up that you would have met up outside of town in
Oh,
between the museum and the town itself.
okay. So, with that knowledge, I would say the safest bet would be to go outside of town.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Let's see, are we forgetting anything? How are we getting through the window without being seen? Do you have, like, stuff for cutting the window?
I have a crowbar.
That doesn't cut
We have two
anything.
crowbars.
That doesn't cut
Uh,
anything. It
Well,
makes
are
a
we
lot of
starting to
noise.
raid now? Are you still
I can
planning?
I think. Well, I have some thieves' tools here. I don't know if anything there. Does anything with the thieves' tools have anything for cutting windows? Answer?
I am looking at them. As far as cutting, no. It includes a small file, a set of lock picks, a small mirror mounted on a metal handle, a set of narrow bladed scissors, and a pair of pliers.
So if we break the window and there are guards in there, what do? Do we just send Flicker in there to serenade them? Just,
That sounds like a good plan.
just drop them off. Have fun, Flicker.
I mean, eventually we'll
Well,
break you
helping you
out.
then.
I mean, I do have a dagger, as like I do have daggers in a rapier as well. I'm not sure if that's sharp enough to cut through a window though.
No, not really. Unless it's like, hmm,
Do I have anything to sharpen the dagger that much?
like a knife sharpener or a block.
Yeah.
Hmm,
You know what? You think there'd be anything in the kitchen?
maybe, yeah, cause like the cooking knives. So I mean, they gotta keep those sharp, right?
Yeah.
If nothing else, the knife will be sharp itself. Assuming.
Hmm. Yeah. All right.
I think that's our basic plan. Go through the roof and send you and Flicker down. Marcus and me stay on top as backup. If things get hairy, Hope will probably run down the rope and join you guys. Or
Yeah.
Marcus one, because it have to be Hope because Marcus will be the only one that can lift us back out. Unless you're planning on just blowing up the door.
That's the plan if we get found out and you don't have anything else that we're able to do.
Yeah. Oh no, that sounds like a good plan.
Yeah.
Well, decent. Flicker, any thoughts?
Not really. I'm just thinking. If we fuck up somehow, how are we gonna get out of it?
We don't, we die.
I'm gonna explode the building.
I can set fire to it. I mean,
I
think
can
about
probably
it. It's
talk down whoever's doing shit.
yeah, because I'm thinking back at like the London area. You were able to talk those thieves out of before things got weird. You were able to calm those thieves down.
Doug.
Thugs. I'm assuming they were with you, Ari.
Yeah, they were.
They were nice.
Uh,
Combi, how much longer do you have?
Uh, Not a lot.
Do you want to end it here once we get the plan figured out?
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
All right. Well, once you get the plan figured out, I'll do the long rest for everybody, and I'll share the map that you're currently on.
Okay. And I guess if if you have a hook, if anybody has a hook, what we can do is you guys get some stuff. Marcus can lift it out on the roof and out of the roof, and you go and get more, and he'll lift the hook back down. That way, it won't be you won't have to be carrying so much stuff, but that'll risk you getting more seen. I don't know. I'm assuming there's going to be at least 3 guards there.
Mm.
You said you're assuming there's going to be how many?
At least 3. One to cover the front, and 2 to do the patrol. I feel like I just gave Zansu the idea of how to lay out the map.
Oh
Oh
no,
no.
I've had this map laid out months and months in advance. Matter of fact, I had this map laid out back before you guys started out in London.
Yet you did
I,
not do the map for the Pokemon Lab.
Suspicious.
Yeah, the Pokemon Lab where you guys are supposed to be healing and resting and not trying to kill each other.
it brings a fair point.
He does. I
All
can't.
right,
So I
so
guess that's the plan. Unless you have anything to add, Flicker, because I know it was mostly just me and Ari. Flicker?
Hmm?
Anything to add?
Not really.
Okay. I think that's the plan.
all right, could you tell me the plan? I'm gonna make a note of it. That way, I can remind all of you what the plan is.
Do you want to do it, Ari, or we could just bounce off each other, or
We'll go with the flow. Actually, before the long rest, I was gonna see if there was any kitchen tools or any knives or anything like that. If I'd be able to take like, or maybe it would be better to do it after the long rest so they don't notice it's gone.
yeah, 1
But
a.m.
anything sharp, yeah, anything sharp that would be willing, that would be able to cut glass. If not there, then we could probably find something
Noting
along.
that even kitchen knives and stuff like that wouldn't cut glass.
Uh, Maybe you're better
The
off
only
with
other thing that I could think of is going to the general store and seeing if there is anything there that could cut glass.
like a diamond.
I mean,
General
that would
store,
work.
right? That would be more.
Yeah.
I don't know if they
Um,
have diamonds, unless they do like engagement rings here.
All right, are you guys so for your plans for the museum? So, are you going to make the note or?
You go ahead and make the note.
All right, so give me the rundown. What is our plans?
Okay, we're gonna start up on the roof, climb up there, somehow figure out a way to get through the glass without alerting attention. Otherwise, and then we'll lower Flicker and Ari in. They get the
Hold on.
Oops, too fast.
Yes, you talk faster than I can type.
Oh, that's fair. I talk faster than I can think. Hmm.
Marcus will stand out as the lookout.
Yeah, and he'll also be the one pulling things. Hope will be with Marcus. Flicker and Ari will be inside getting stuff. They have some pillowcases and we have blankets, so we're gonna put them together as bags. Does anybody have a hook? I
I have
forgot
a
to
hook
No.
ask.
shot.
Oh,
Yeah, we'll just use the hook shot to lower you and Flicker in.
yeah.
Get stuff.
That's like a
Mm,
very fast way down. Just fire it down on the floor. Boom.
Yeah.
pretty much.
How much weight can that hook shot carry?
It's magical, so it does not specify.
Okay,
It's
cause
a magical cable. It would have to be something where, cause she stole it, so she doesn't even know the specs for it, really.
That's right.
So
never.
I'm going to be the butt here and say that she's going to have to explore around with it or look up the specs for it, which she'll have to wait till she makes it back to London.
I was getting ready to say, cause I mean that would be a good way to get the stuff, hook shot it down, and bring it up. But the only problem with that is that it won't. She won't be the one carrying it. It'll be either me or Marcus. So
We
unless
at least know that the range of the hook shot can definitely reach. It's a 20-foot range.
yeah,
All right, I'm sharing a note. This is what I have for the plan so far.
that's not much. Can anybody edit it, or just you?
I don't know. You see that lock on the top right?
Yeah.
Try to unlock it.
I
No.
think you would have to do it since you're the one who made it.
Yeah, it's read only. I would have to edit it. All right. What am I putting on here?
Okay, they make it to the roof, find a way through the glass. Marcus and Hope will stay on top of the roof, and and in case we don't get caught, we'll go back up through the roof. Or yeah,
Uh,
Ari can use her bomb to get through the door quickly, or maybe she can lockpick it. Either or.
Yeah, I can lock. Yeah, I can easily lock pick through the door. And if we need a quick escape with people chasing us, I could always use my mystic code to. I can always use my mystic code to get through the building.
Flicker.
Noting when you were in the building before, it acted as there was a bounded field, so the walls themselves acted magical.
Oh,
Did the glass, or would the glass count as the walls?
are they glass windows?
It would cover the entire exterior.
Even the doors.
Hmm.
Oh
I have ball
no.
bearings.
Yeah. And Flicker can try to charm if it's like
You
one
could.
person. Or
Yes.
yeah, hopefully.
And if we were able to break the glass, then I could probably just hook shot our way out from the entrance. So
Yeah. Marcus and Hope would meet him down. Hope has a pretty good range on that burning hands, so what is her range on burning hands? Nope, nope, nope. 15 feet. Okay, so it's not going to reach the ground, but the ground's 20 feet. Most people are 5 foot. It can reach.
You would effectively be just right at the top of their heads. They would feel warm, but it would end right above their heads.
Well, I have told the dead. It's 60 feet. I can do that. I got range. So there's that. Yeah, as long as we remember which items to get, we shouldn't have to worry about getting everything. Just the coins,
So you're going to rob the money.
I guess, and the mystical stuff. What we were trying to rob, the initial reason we're robbing a place.
let's prioritize.
Yeah.
I would say the weapons first and then the money last.
Yeah.
All right. I've added it onto the note.
And then once we get out, we meet up with Lisa and Viola outside of town.
Okay.
I think that's good.
Mhm.
All right. I am going to hot tab this. All right. So I am going to go ahead and long rest the party. You're making it directly to, you going directly to the museum?
Unless we could. Do you guys know where we could find something to cut the glass?
Find what?
Cut glass. It's harder than
Oh.
cheese.
I will
Hmm.
note when you were there before, you noticed that the glass looked as if it could be opened.
Dun,
Crowbar.
dun, 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 dun.
This is exactly what I'm thinking. Thank you, Flicker.
Oh,
And then when we run out, it'll be the Billy Hill theme. Benny Hill theme, my bad. Anybody heard
Do,
that?
do, do. Womp womp.
Okay.
so it is approximately 2 o'clock.
So,
As you make up, there is a museum there, and Hope, what you are able to see on the other end of this door, there's a little bit of lit up. Who did I move? Did I move Hope or did I move? I moved Flicker. My bad.
I can't see shit right
Flicker,
now.
you were. I mean, Flicker sees it too. Everybody sees it as they go up to the door.
Except Irie.
Well, Ari technically is able to see it because there's a light coming towards the middle of the museum where the town hall display or what the town display was.
Yeah, there's a light on.
Like the tiny sliver that's right here.
Yeah, if you look at the stream, if you want to, you don't have to look at the stream, but there's a
So,
table in the middle of the thing.
yeah, what you're seeing,
Ah, thank you.
thinking,
Oh,
what's that?
gee. Oh, gee whiz.
Oh,
uh,
gee, Whitakers.
you can see what looks to be like three guards. Their hats are covered over their eyes. They are passed out. You see what looks to be uh, stuff on the table, including some bottles. And they seem to be on these chairs that they're just kind of slumped in with the hats covering their eyes. And with that, I think we're going to call game tonight.
Hey,
I'm gonna switch it
All right.
over. Alrighty then. Thank you everyone for coming to watch the stream, and thank you for the lurks as well. Too soon?
Uh, what? Too soon for what?
Nah, I don't think so.
For ending the stream.
Oh,
I don't know if anybody's still there that isn't us.
well, there is some people, so I'm going to go ahead and raid out. I think we're going to hit up Uni because Uni was in here lurking us. So we're going to raid her.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Thank you so much for watching. Uh, Tabletop Hazard signing off in an epic voice with our sunglasses flashing off the flames.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Um, yeah, we're going to raid into them. But thank you for watching as we close out stream with everybody, the four fledgling heroes, barely surviving their encounter with Slavone, and now standing outside the museum planning the big museum heist of Tellis.
the worst part about that whole situation was that Savon really didn't do anything. Hope did the most damage.
Yeah. Boy, did he mess with your minds.
Oh, yeah.
We got a bard that feels violated, a rogue that, for a brief moment there, contemplated suicide, and a cleric that was extremely depressed.
Yeah. And you guys got a good glimpse in Hope's background for some. Because I haven't really mentioned anything on purpose.
Yeah. But
Actually, I think Combi was out for most of it.
it got a good mention of everybody's background. But here we are. We're about to raid. Thank you for watching, everybody.
Yo,
Okay.
yeah.
Bye.